traders, I'm going to do another vid now about washing and hedging a trade. So I use hedging to wash a trade, make a bad trade, bring it back to break even, or even back into profit, guys. All right. So we're going to look at this example, pound US dollar. All right. So as you know from my morning analysis, I was looking for buys because we were in an uptrend. And then we broke these highs. It was in a bit of a range, really. It was in this range, and then this candle broke out of this range, breaking these highs. Okay, and we had a bullish candle. So I'm looking for longs back up to this psychological level here. So that was the trade idea. And people on my VIP Discord, you will know that I got in on this trade. Okay, so we were looking at this grey zone here as a potential entry zone. Okay, and we got a reaction here in this grey zone. Okay, so where are we currently? So I entered on this candle. Okay, I got in a 2555, so around here. Okay, and I put my stop around here at 2507. But it's not a stop. This is a sell order. Yeah. Okay. This is a buy. This is a market execution buy. And this is a sell order. So I am now hedged. Yeah. I am carrying this amount as a loss. Okay. And I'm just going to leave it here, guys. All right. So I just wanted to do it bit by bit. We're going to do it part by part. And we're going to talk. Well, I'm going to talk you through washing this trade using hedging. So now I'm in this, in this hedge. What am I looking for? So if we look at the H1, we're still in our grey zone. Yeah, if I got another, bullish candle that come up from here, I would probably close my hedge, put my hedge below here. Yeah, this is what I'd be looking for. If we go back to the H4, there's also some other possibilities. I'm just looking at areas where I can potentially, exit the trade, exit my hedge. So potentially if price came down to here and we got a bit of a reaction, that could be a trade. Or, if price carries on breaking down, let me remove this. If price carries on breaking down to these last H4 lows, and then we get a reaction, I'd also consider closing the hedge there as well. So these are the things I'm looking at, guys. I'm looking at areas for where I can close the hedge. But again, I still need a reaction. Okay, so if we go back to the H1, this is where we currently find ourselves. I'm in a hedge position. And then I'm going to talk you through this hedge, the washing of this trade bit by bit, guys. So this is just the first part showing you I'm hedged. All right. So we'll catch up again soon and see how I trade this pair. Hello, traders. Welcome to part 2 of washing the pound US dollar buy trade. Okay. So what were we looking at? This is the day chart, guys, and this is the reason we were looking for buys. We were in an uptrend, and then we got ourselves into a bit of a range, okay, between here and here, and then we had a break of that range with this candle. Okay, so we are back in an uptrend. Okay, so this is what we were seeing on the higher time frame, and again, the day chart, gives me my bias. If I'm with the day chart, I'm happy to keep hedging that trade. Yeah. So you must be with the day trend to give you the confidence to keep hedging. If you're against the day trend, I wouldn't really hedge. Okay. So this is why we're looking for buys, and that hasn't changed. All right. And then if we drop down to the H1 chart again, guys, you will remember that I entered on this candle. Okay. Once we saw this big bullish candle coming away from our grey zone, I entered my first buy here. Okay. So this was a market execution. And then I had, so most people would normally have a stop loss, but I have a hedge. So I have a sell order. Yeah, it's actually a sell limit. Okay, but I have a sell order. And now, guys, what I'm seeing is we're still in this gray zone. Okay, and now we've seen this candle form. Okay, so it's tested these last lows. We've had a bit of a break of this, you know, we was in a box of indecision and we've broken out of this box to the upside. So I have literally on this candle closed this sell order for a very small profit. Yeah, literally this much, you know, just made a little bit of profit to the downside. I've sold, I've, you know, come out of this sell order. I've closed this sell order because of this H1 candle here. I have now put a new sell order here. Okay. So I've taken a little bit of profit with this first sell order here. Okay. I'm still in the original buy order. And now I'm looking at, I now have this second sell order 2. Yeah. Which is my protection. It acts as my stop loss, but it is in fact a hedge. Okay. And the idea is to leave this trade to run to the upside. All right. So this is where we find ourselves currently. So this is part 2 of the pound US dollar washing the trade. Yeah. What else am I looking at, guys? So yeah, you can see that this is also a good area because of this blue channel. Yeah, this blue channel line. Okay, so it gives me confidence to come out of the sell order for that reason as well. Yeah, but what I'd really like to see now is a kind of, there's a couple of mini gray zones here. So there's a bit of, yeah, what was once support here is now resistance. So I'd like to see price come through this level. All right. And then also, guys, you might come up against another piece of resistance here. Yeah, because we have once before, it was once support become resistance. So then when it enters these areas, you then got to ask yourself, you know, what do I want to do with the trade once price hits these levels? But for me, it depends on what the candlesticks are telling me, guys. Yeah. So if the candlesticks are pushing on up and we don't get any resistance at these levels, yeah, we can stay in this trade. So just to recap, guys, I am still in my original buy order. Yeah, I have closed this sell order. Yeah, at the close of this entry candle here, and I've put a new sell order below these lows here. So I am in this sell order and this buy order. Closed this sell order here for a very small profit, you know, an insignificant profit. But yeah, this is currently where I am with pound US dollar, hedging the trade in order to bring it back to profit, you know, or at least break even. All right, guys, so let's see what happens. Keep your eye on this, and we'll do another update. Hello, traders. So yeah, part 3 of washing the pound US dollar buy trade. Okay, so as you can see, yeah, our entry candle here and trying to push off back up to here was unsuccessful, guys. All right, so where are we now? Yeah, we are still in the original buy order. Okay, remember the original sell order was closed for a very small profit here. Yeah, I closed this sell order at the close of this candle here. And then I put another sell order in here. Okay, so currently, guys, I am in this buy order and this sell order. This is a sell limit. You know, you get the different trades you can take, market execution, sell stop. This is a sell stop, guys. Okay, a sell stop. Yeah, a sell stop. All right, so that's what we're going to use, guys, a sell stop. So yeah, we're in this sell stop, guys. What am I interested in now? I'm interested if price comes back to this level and how price reacts here. So let's see. But yeah, currently in this sell stop, I'm in this buy order and this sell stop, guys. All right. So yeah, I'll do another update shortly. Hello, traders. How are you? This is part four, I think, of the pound US dollar. Why don't I pick the easy hedges? Yeah, this has been, you know, a tricky hedge, but a good learning curve, guys. And we're still in it. So let's see what happens today. I'm fully aware that we've got the Fed interest rate decision later, but, you know, we can trade before then. Okay, so what am I doing, guys? So I've marked out all of my areas. So this was my initial buy. Okay, this was my first sell stop 1. This was my sell stop 2. Okay, and this was where I exited the sell stops. Okay, so this was my entry. I bought here, price came down, took out this sell stop. Then when I saw this candle here, yeah, I closed sell stop 1 and put a new sell stop here, sell stop 2. Okay, price came down and bounced off of our gray zone. I was very interested at this point, but it was this wick that put me off. Okay, so I'm in this sell stop 2 and I'm in this buy order currently. Then once we've had this build up of this H1 that broke out of this gray zone, this smaller gray zone through here, yeah, I have now exited sell stop 2 at this level here. I've also put an additional buy here. So this is buy 2, if this is buy 1. Okay, I have now put a sell stop below the moving average, actually. Okay, this is why my alarm is here. I've put another sell stop to the value of buy 1 plus buy 2. Okay, and this is where we currently find ourselves. So currently I am in buy 1. I have also added another buy to this trade. And now I have one sell stop open, this one. Sell stop, which is the value of buy 1 and buy 2. All right, so this is where we are. And we're with H1 structure, guys. So I like to see that. I was waiting for us to be with H1 structure. Hence, this candle here was the entry candle. Okay, so, you know, yeah, this is where we are currently. Let's see where it goes. To be honest with you guys, if we get back up to perhaps this level through here and my original buy, I might close this entire trade. Let's see. Yeah, it depends what time we have before the Fed interest rate decision. So this is the pound US dollar part 4, washing the trade. This is where we are at. Let's see how it pans out, guys. And if you've got any questions about it, guys, in the VIP Discord, you can ask me on Ask Tom. Yeah, ask any questions you like, guys. All right, part 4 finished. Traders, so this is part 5 and the final video, you'll be glad to know, of the pound US dollar washing this trade. All right, like I say, I try to wash trades back to break even or even a small profit. So let's see how this ended up and how I finished this trade. Okay, so it's important to firstly point out my higher time frame bias never changed. Okay, my higher time frame bias, because of the break of this channel with this candle here, yeah, I was always looking to buy this pair. Okay, and then yesterday we also had this a bit of a bounce off as well. So this encourages me to keep buying this pair. So that never changed, guys. So that's very important to note when we are hedging, washing a trade. Then if we drop down to the H1, guys, I've literally just closed this trade. All right, so let's zoom in and take a look. So as you know, this was my original buy. I've talked you through every stage. If you haven't watched parts 1, 2, 3, and 4, this is like a Rocky film. Okay, this is part 5. But this was my first buy. And this was a market execution, buy 1. It didn't go as expected. Then I was in a sell stop 1 here. Yeah, it got triggered. Okay. I then saw this candle here. Yeah. So I thought potentially we could start coming back up. So I closed this sell stop at this level. Okay. At this level, making a very small profit. So I'm going to highlight all the profit and losses. So that was a very small profit. I'm going to put P for profit. It's that small, I can barely draw it. Okay, but that was profit. Then the trade continued to not go in our favor. Okay, it come back down and then it triggered another sell stop here. Let's call this sell stop 2. Okay, and then I was just in this sell stop, you know, price was breaking down. But then what I wanted to see was a H1 structure to change and become an uptrend. And as soon as we broke these highs through here, price became the H1 structure became an uptrend. Then we had this candle here. Okay. And this candle here told me that, you know, we were pushing off of these last highs here. Okay. I love that entry, but what was once resistance, when it breaks and retests, becomes good support. All right. So at this point here, not only did I close this sell stop 2, and therefore, if you draw this line across, yeah, all right, well, this sell stop was here. So let me draw this in because this was a loss. Okay, this is L for loss. Okay, we lost money on this sell stop. Okay, so we've had a loss here and a profit here. I then, at the same time as closing that sell stop, I also, at this level, ordered or took a market execution. I took a buy 2. All right. Then I put a sell stop, a new sell stop, because we had closed all the others. I put a new sell stop here for the same value of buy 1 and buy 2. Okay. Now I just closed at 47 something. Okay. So now I have made profit on this buy here. Okay. So this is P for profit. All right. And I made a small loss, like a ridiculously small loss on this buy. Yeah, because I closed here, entered here. So I made a small loss over here. Okay, so if we look at all the losses and profits, so these two, this loss here, yeah, and this profit here were about the same. Okay, so they've cancelled each other out. Then we had this loss here and this profit here. Okay, and as you can see, this profit here is far larger than this loss here. Okay, so we have washed this trade. Yeah, we had to be patient. You have to be patient. You have to be disciplined. But we've washed this trade and I've taken this trade back into profit. Okay, you can see that by my losses and profits that we've accumulated over this entire trade. And this, guys, is how I trade. I build trades. Yeah. So as you can see, hedging, washing a trade can be a really you know, really good system, good strategy to minimize losses, maximize profits, you know, and generally take a loss and make it break even or even a profit. Okay, and this is what I've demonstrated here. It does take some practice. I've been doing this for years, guys. Yeah, I don't expect you to get it overnight, but it takes some time, some practice, you know, and you have to be disciplined and patient. The temptation is to jump in and out of the trade, but you can't do that. You have to wait for good setups. Yeah, if we think of the setups, this candle here was a good setup. I thought this candle here was a good setup, and I thought this candle here was a good setup. So I'm still only trading my setups. All right, guys. So that's how I wash pound US dollar. I'm glad it's all over, you know, but I've been in hedges longer than this. I'm still in that pound Swiss franc trade, for example. And I'll give you any more updates on that. I might have been tempted to let this carry on because my bias is still to buy this pair. But as you know, guys, we've got big Fed news coming out, and I'm happy to take, you know, make a bit of profit on this pair and mitigate the losing trade. All right, guys. So that's it. Pound US dollar successfully washed. Hope you've enjoyed the vids and the series. Hit the like button, guys. Hit, you know, even show us a thumbs up if you're watching the vids and you're enjoying them. All right. Cheers, guys.